Mic check, 1 2 1 2. We are live and indirect. I am so excited. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I am excited that you are here. Welcome to Side Gig Con Live. And so I am your host, Ash Cash Exantis. I am a financial educator, author of 8 books, 4 bestsellers, and I just help people live their best lives. But I am going to be your MC for the conference. The Side Gig Con Conference will be held on Friday, July 17th through Saturday, July 18th, 2020, and it will be a 2 full days of action-packed sessions and panels, networking, collaborating, learning, everything you need to know to get your side gig on. So Side Gig Con will be an in-person experience accessed online, virtually from the comfort of your own home, computer, laptop, tablet, smartphone. Side Gig Con virtual conference is really for anyone who is ready to make full-time money with their side business, side hustle, side gig. And if you are in this world, I don't care where you, I don't care what country you in, what state you in, we all feeling this pandemic of COVID-19. So we know for sure that having multiple streams of income is important. So even if you love your 9 to 5, even if this didn't affect you at all, I know it affects you, and Side Gig Con is important because it's definitely going to help you create that side business. So without any further ado, I'm excited to introduce to you one of the amazing morning motivational speakers. We have Kearn Cherry in the building. She is known as the Collaborator. Thank you, Kearn, for joining us today and participating in this awesome event. How are you? How you doing?
I am fine. How are you? I had to share it out a little bit. So I am so glad that you have me a part of the Side Gig Hustle Conference coming live.
Yes. So let's start, right? Because people who have gotten their tickets are watching, people who are on the fence. I don't even know why people would be on the fence if you sort of line up. But let's start with Kearn Cherry. Please introduce yourself and what's your business.
Okay. So I am a speaker, coach, author, entrepreneur. Been an entrepreneur, started off with side hustle, so I know where everybody's at. Been in business for over 23 years and been in the healthcare business for over 30 years. I am the co-founder of Success Women's Conference. This is our 6th year this year, where we have over 1,000 participants every year. And of course, this year, Power Up Summit, and that will be in person. And I'm also the visionary author behind Trailblazers Who Lead, where we have 29 of us talking about, and many talking about their side hustles that they're doing, that things that you may not know they're doing. So we're going to bring it to light and share it with the world. So that's pretty much me.
Nice. No, I love it. And so talk to us a little bit about what will you be sharing at Side Gig Con virtual conference? What are some of the things you're going to be talking about?
Well, my biggest thing, I'm a collaborator, right? I love to collaborate. So I'm talking about cashing in on your collaborations.
Nice.
And it's really important that people know that this is the time to do something different. This is the time to reach out and connect with people that you may have been following, you may have been connected to, but hey, that might be the person that you might want to do something with, that you might want to collaborate with. But if you build it right, if you build that relationship, as I always tell people, you want to make sure you're equally yoked. If you do it right, you will turn that collaboration into profit, basically. And that's what I've done with my partner and I, my partners in Success Women's Conference. It's all about collaborating. And right now is the time that you can do it and be successful. So it's another way to get a different type of side hustle on, right? Because events are businesses.
Right. Yeah, no, I love that because there's this African proverb that I like that says, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. And so collaboration over competition is really important. And speaking of importance, why is it important that people attend this side gig virtual
Well,
conference?
right now is a critical time. We're in a time frame of creation. That's what I call it. I believe in turning COVID on its head, right?
Mm,
Maybe it's a time of uncertainty, but it doesn't have to be. You
mm,
need to me, individuals around the world need to take the time to create something that God has inside of you, to birth
mm,
that out right now. And you definitely need another form of income. You
mm,
can't be dependent on the system anymore. So even if you do have your regular job and you keep your regular job, you got to start a side hustle. You got
mm,
to get something going on that you don't depend on the system to give it to you.
mm,
Yes, I'm not saying turn down those contracts of money and all that kind of stuff, but businesses, side hustles are based off what God is pouring into you to
mm,
pour out to others, and then He feeds you. That's
mm.
your income.
Yep.
So you want to make sure that if you don't have a side hustle, maybe you don't know where to start. This
Mm,
will be the event to attend so you can kind of get an idea of what's going on. If you want to be empowered or encouraged by other people who have
mm,
started their business, and some of them are probably in the six figures plus through
mm.
a side hustle,
Yep.
you want to attend this conference. This is the time to take that leap,
Mm,
right?
mm-hmm.
Don't let that idea stay
Yep.
in your head.
Yep.
Kick it off as a side hustle, and then take it full stream. So this
No, I
is
love
the
that.
conference you want to attend and get that info.
No, I love that. I love that so much because I think that people don't really understand the power of the side hustle, especially while you have a 9 to 5, right? Because, I know a lot of people, even myself, that tried to do it the other way, where had a 9 to 5, was like, oh, this is holding me back, quit the 9 to 5 and start the business. And then I fell flat on my face, not realizing that, you know what, I actually should have used this 9 to 5 as my first investor. And, I should have stayed where I was and kind of like tapered down. And so what is one quick tip you can give to people who have side hustle or side gigs right now?
Well, first of all, if you already have a side hustle, then now's the time to expand that. And
Mm,
one of the ways to do that is increase your visibility.
mm,
And if you do not have a digital format of your side hustle, this is the time to create it. Because
mm,
let's face it, we're all doing less than what we were doing prior to these times, right?
mm,
So we have a little extra time to get online. Go start your Facebook business group. I say groups
mm,
personally,
mm,
group account. Make sure that you are on LinkedIn.
mm,
All the businesses, I'm telling you, are on LinkedIn,
mm,
and
mm,
that's where you can make some connections. That's where you can increase some visibility, and
mm,
who knows, you might gain a partner out of that. Who
mm,
knows?
mm,
Or a contract. So anyway, this is the time to utilize that. So if you are a person in your side hustle, take advantage of this COVID time. I
mm,
can tell you, one of my friends here on the Gulf Coast was featured in Black Enterprise.
mm,
She started that business as a side hustle while working for the military.
mm,
And so look, she's out now, but during this time frame, smart thinking, creating African attire type masks,
mm,
she has now been flooded with
mm.
orders.
Yep.
So look, see what you can create
Yeah.
and take advantage of during this uncertain times.
Yeah. No, I love it. I love it. I love it. And then, I guess that was supposed to be my last question, but I do want to ask another last question. When because you talk about collaboration, and I know, especially in our community, there is a lot of of us looking at each other as competition, right? And so what's the benefit of collaborating when, somebody might be in the same space as you, or somebody may be, doing something similar, and, like, why not just look at what they're doing and try to do it better than them? Why collaborate?
Because one thing about collaborations, the resources aren't coming out of one pocket. You have just split that pocket. And you know what? In addition to that, you both increase visibility. Okay, so you don't want to get with somebody who's like hasn't even started, and you're up here, and then they want to just feed off of you, and they're not bringing anything to the table. But if they got a following, if they got support, if they got a team, you're going to bring two teams together, and you're going to be able to work together and create something even bigger than what you would have had on your own. We people in general need to learn how to be happy for somebody else's success so that you can be blessed by your success. You can't worry about whatever somebody else has on their plate. Right? You need to look at it and see it as an opportunity. I have collaborated many times with my competition, especially in the healthcare field. And it's allowed me to do big conferences, big events, partnering together to go into a facility because they may have the contact that I don't have in that facility. They may have the door. They may have the ability to open a door that I can't open on my own. Now, of course, what I say, if you can't open the door, there are plenty other ways to get through that door, right? And if not, you can create your own. But you don't, the fear of competition to me is what drives a business industry. When there's no competition, trust me, you're not making as much money as you could. When competition enters the ring, you know what it's going to push you to do? Be better than what you are.
Absolutely.
Give better than what you're giving.
Absolutely.
It's going to force you to up your game. And when you up your game, you make more money.
Yep. No, absolutely. Well, I love it. I'm so excited. You gave us a little bit, but a lot, and I'm excited. I can't wait to see, you at the conference. So thank you, Kearn, for, being with us and giving us some tips. And I'm ready to hear you at the inaugural Side Gig Con virtual conference. Guys, think, she will be live on Saturday, July 18th. On the main stage for the morning motivation session. And so thank you again, Kearn, for being our guest. Thank you guys for watching. Again, Side Gig Con virtual conference will be held on July 17th to the 18th, 2020. Make sure you register today at www.sidegigcon.com. It's all down there so you can see it. www.sidegigcon, www.sidegig. All right, cool. All right, so I'm going to see y'all. Thank y'all so much for watching. Kearn, thank you. I appreciate you. We'll see you Saturday. Get your tickets. Register today. Do not wait because this is just one little taste of what you're going to get from our motivation. But then there's more. So make sure you register right now. www.sidegigcon, www.sidegigcon. All right. I'll see y'all later. Thank you, Kearn. See you.